Alright, today I'm going to show you how to repair the loudspeaker on the iPhone 6. If you are interested in any of these other repair videos, go ahead and click the links on that menu screen. Here's the iPhone 6. We're going to go ahead and turn it off, and then grab your pentalobe screwdriver and take out the bottom two screws next to the charging port. If you need the pentalobe screwdriver, check the video description below. I'll have parts and tools listed down there. Grab your suction cup and lift up on the screen just a little bit, and then get your pry tool under there and pry up on the metal frame of the screen. Make sure not to bend it too much or else you will crack the screen, and we don't want that. Go ahead and lift up the screen. If you're not going to take the screen off for this repair, make sure to leave it at the 90 degrees so you don't damage any of the ribbon cables, just like that. Here are the two screws over the charging port connection and the battery connection, so take out those two screws and remove the metal bracket like this. Flip up the little battery connection cable. I'm not going to show you how to take out the battery because that's a pain, but as long as you have disconnected it like this, you can finish the rest of the repair just fine. Take out those four screws for the loudspeaker, disconnect the charging port cable, and then disconnect this little antenna wire as well. Just lift up on it and it'll unclick. And then you can pull it out of the little bracket that it's also tapped into right there. And then the loudspeaker should just lift up and out of the phone. This is the loudspeaker. Check the video description if you need to buy a replacement one, especially if your old one got wet or just stops working or sounds, broken or muffled or cracked. These are the connection ports on the charging port. So if your speaker still doesn't work after you put it back in, you might need to replace the charging port ribbon cable. Also pretty inexpensive, but it's a different repair, so check the front of the video for that repair. Screw those four screws in, clip the wire cable back into the little bracket, and it took me a couple tries to get this to pin back on just because it's so small. You hear a satisfying little click as it goes back in, and you know that it's in. Just make sure not to put too much pressure or you'll bend it. Clip the charging port cable back in, and then the battery connection as well. A little metal bracket, and make sure you get those two screws in. These little guys right there, and then just fold the screen back down, and you're going to want to take the top of the screen and kind of snug it up into place so that it's flush with the edge of the phone. Otherwise the rest of the screen's not going to click back down as you go along the edges like this. Anyway, pretty simple repair. Get those bottom two screws back into the phone and you are set. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you, and don't forget to subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you around.